Is there anything you can tell us about what we can look forward to coming up next?
So I'm writing a space opera, which is the same genre as Star Wars. So set in space, but about, the struggles of like individuals in that space, not like a big world struggle so much. So a little more isolated. Anyway, that's like a long-winded explanation. But it should come out in 2017, not sure when yet, and it's about a young man who unites with someone who's supposed to be his enemy in order to get revenge. So should be good. I'm working hard on it right now.
Do you usually start with the characters or the ending or the world? How does it work for you?
It kind of depends on the story, really, how it finds its way to you, So a lot of times it's with a scene or an idea, like a concept, The fear simulations were where like Divergent started, but then my newest project was so much about like a particular kind of dynamic between characters. So I know I'm being super vague, but it's just like kind of a situation within a family.
Whenever you write, do you put on a certain playlist or go to a certain spot?
I'm always listening to music. Always. So a lot of times I pick an artist who I feel like has the voice of a character almost. So like with the most recently I listened to Sia's album like the whole time I was writing a particular character because it almost sounded like the right voice for her.
It has kind of a modern like spacey kind of sound too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you were in the world for the Divergent series, who do you think you would be?
It's tough because I think the one I would pick is Abnegation, despite it not being a very exciting life. But as I kind of explored in the 4 collection of short stories, there's ways to like have adventures in abnegation. He sneaks out and he, explores parts of the world. So I feel like I could have that I could do it.
If you could be written into anyone else's book in the YA world, which world would you want to live in?
Oh man. Well, I mean, the easy answer is Harry Potter because who hasn't waited for their Hogwarts letter? I think I'd want to live in Grisha world, like Leigh Bardugo style, or God, I wouldn't want to live in Red Queen, Victoria Aveyard, but I'd like to see it because it sounds really interesting. So as long as you were a silver-blooded person, you'd be fine in that universe.
Is there anything someone would be surprised to know about you that you wish people would know, but we just don't know?
I started doing kickboxing this year, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I'm still super bad at it. Like you'd think after several months of doing it, I'd be like kind of a badass, but that's not how it is.
It takes time to get it down.
It takes a lot of time.
Has it been empowering or like do you feel more confident?
Yeah, I did it because I'm pretty like a nervous person and I also have never felt really super comfortable in my body, but I was never like gonna take dance because tall people dancing is kind of ridiculous a lot of the time.
Well, I'm really short, so I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's made me feel a lot more confident that like if I were in a bad situation, I could maybe do something about it if I couldn't run away. And also it's just like, man, if you have a frustrating day and you go punch a bag for an hour, like you feel a lot better.
What would be a message that you really hope fans take away from you or your books?
I think that it's okay to be complicated. I think that's girls feel like they have to be cool or be a certain way, be ladylike or be, just a whole range of like strict things that they have to fit into. But, my goal more than writing a strong female character is to write a complex one with flaws and who is still worthwhile despite those flaws. So it's every young woman who reads my books, I just hope they can be okay with the person that they really are as opposed to the person everyone wants them to be, which is Triss's essential struggle. Like, do I be abnegation like everyone wants, or do I do what I really feel like I should?
Did you have that at all? Like, was there something that inspired that where you felt like you were supposed to go one way and you wanted to go another way, or is it just something that you thought about?
I think only in like the general sense that everyone experiences that. Yeah, and I've always struggled a little bit with it because I was so tall and had a really low voice when I was a teenager. And so I felt like an odd one out because I wasn't feminine, And then as an adult, I just started wearing like menswear and cutting my hair off. So I was just like, this is how it is, people.